Welcome to another Matheman episode. Today we're going to find the area and perimeter of this rectangle with square root dimensions. And anytime I try to find the area and perimeter and I have square roots, I like to simplify the dimensions first just to make my life easier later. So let's start with 4 root 27. The number that you want to look at is this square root of 27, and you want to ask yourself, can I divide 27 by any perfect squares? And the answer to that is yes. I can divide 27 by 9 to get 3. So that dimension right there I can rewrite as 4 times the square root of 9 times the square root of 3. They mean the same thing, and I just split up the square roots so I can take this whole number out of the square root. If you square root a perfect square, you end up getting the whole number. So that's going to end up being 4 times 3 times the square root of 3, which simplifies to 12 root 3, and the blue one is the simplified version. Let's do the same thing with 12. Put the work right here so I have space. Same question, can I divide that by a perfect square? And that one's easy. You can divide 12 by 4 to get 3. So to rewrite that into two separate square roots, that's the same as square root of 4 times square root of 3, and I can simplify square root of 4 as 2 root 3. Now that I got those two simplified, and this is my length and width, then I can plug those values into the area and perimeter formula. Let's start off with area. Area is just length times width. The length, and I'm going to use the simplified values, is 12 root 3, and the width is 2 root 3. When I'm multiplying square roots, I like to do the numbers first. 12 times 2, that gets me 24. And when you are multiplying and you have the same square root, that's always awesome because it cancels off the square root. Root 3 times root 3 is just going to be 3. 24 times 3 gets me 72. And I want to make sure I put square units, because last time I forgot, everyone started commenting. Last question, let's go to perimeter. To find the perimeter, it's just twice the length added to twice the width. Plugging in our simplified versions of our length and width, we'll get something like this. 2 times 12 root 3 plus 2 times 2 square root of 3. Simplify further. If I am multiplying by a whole number, then whole numbers go with whole numbers with square roots. So do not distribute it to the 3. That is wrong. It's just 2 times 12, which is 24, and then drop down that square root of 3. Doing the same thing for the second term. 2 times 2 is going to be 4 square root of 3. And the rule with adding and subtracting square roots, if they got the same square roots, all we got to do is add the numbers in the front. Kind of like combine like terms. That's going to end up being 28 square root of 3. Final answer. Hope this was a good review for you. If it was, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode. Peace.